Delhi has become a gas chamber. The rivers are shrinking and have turned into drains. There is all kind of pollution. There is air pollution, there is water pollution, there is sound pollution, and there is even knowledge pollution in this present world. In this condition, it is pertinent to remember all those people who talked about nature. दुआएं फेल होने लगी हैं, दवाएं फेल होने लगी हैं और हमारी सारी की सारी विज्ञान की उपलब्धियां असफल होने लगी है। ऐसी स्थिति में प्रकृति के तरफ मुड़ना हमारा स्वाभाविक है। हम जिंदगी को कैसे बचाएंगे, मानवता को कैसे बचाएंगे, इस तरफ हमारा ध्यान जाना स्वाभाविक है। ऐसी स्थिति में हम उन लोगों को याद करना नहीं भूलेंगे जिन्होंने हमें प्रकृति की सुंदरता के बारे में, प्रकृति की खूबियों के बारे में बताने की कोशिश किया है। लेकिन आगे बढ़ने से पहले मैं चाहूँगा कि आप चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना तथा शेयर करना तथा कमेंट करना ना भूलें। शेयर करने के साथ आप अपना विचार कमेंट बॉक्स में अवश्य लिखें ताकि आगे के वीडियो में आपके विचारों का, आपके सुझाव का अनुपालन किया जा सके तथा वीडियो की सुंदरता को और बढ़ाया जा सके। विंसेंट गोह के अनुसार, if you truly love nature, you will find beauty everywhere. Who was this Vincent van Gogh? This man was a painter and an artist. He was born on 30 March 1853 in Netherlands, and he was especially a Dutch who expired on 29 July 1890 in France. William Shakespeare, who was born on 26 July 1564, and by profession he was an English poet and playwright and actor. He was from Britain, who left this world on 23 April 1660 in UK, told that one touch of nature makes the whole world keen. And how can you forget such a beautiful nature who is so soothing, so loving? Those who find beauty in all of nature will find themselves at one with the secret of life itself. This statement has been given by Louis Wolf Gilbert, who was born on 31st August 1886 in Ukraine, Russia, and he was just songwriter and traditional pop musician. He was from Russia and America, and he left this world on 12 July 1917. Pedro Caldern de la Barca, who was born in Spain in 16th century, was a dramatist, poet and writer, and Spanish by nationality, told that green is the prime color of the world and that from which its loveliness arises. Ralph Waldo Emerson said that nature always wears the color of the spirit, and whereas John Ruskin said that sunshine is delicious, rain is refreshing, wind braces us up, snow is exhilarating, there is really no such thing as bad weather, only different kind of good weather. Now, John Updike said that rain is grace. Rain is the sky descending to earth. Without rain, there would be no life. Rabindranath Tagore, the Indian philosopher and freedom fighter, tells that trees are the earth's inlet's effort to speak to the listening heaven. If you try to listen the sound of the trees, you can listen the sound of heaven also. John Lubbock was also a famous philosopher and he says, earth and sky, woods and fields, lakes and rivers, the mountains and the sea are excellent schoolmasters and teach some of us more than we can learn from books. Reading about nature is fine, but if a person walks in the woods and listens carefully, he can learn more than what is in books, for they speak with the voice of God. And if you have ability to listen the sound of the trees and plants and birds, you can hear the sound of God. This statement has been given by George Washington Carver. Now, again, Ralph Waldo Emerson said that earth laughs in flowers. Earth laughs in flowers. When you see a flower, you can see earth laughing. Elizabeth Lawrence says, the hum of the bees is the sound of the garden. If you are visiting a garden, you are hearing the voice of the garden, and ultimately you are hearing the voice of God. Jules Renard said that on earth there is no heaven, but there are pieces of heaven. And where are those pieces of heaven? They are the pieces of natural beauty, those gardens, those hills, those mountains, and those wild areas that are aloof from the humanity. Anthony Douglas Williams said that there are places on earth where we can catch a glimpse of heaven. Here is the real man who finds heaven on earth. Heaven on this earth. Heaven on our earth. Heaven on Mother Earth. John Burroughs said that I go to nature to be soothed and healed, to have my senses put in order. What a surprise! This man, when is troubled by the worriedness of the world, when he is full of tension, when his heart is full of worries, he goes to the nature for soothing and for repairing of his heart. When his senses are in disorder, he goes to nature to put his senses in order. Now that science and scientific discovery had become a problem for humanity, human beings are standing at the verge of destruction. Don't you think that we should turn to nature and try to find solution of our all problems in the beauty of nature? We have started selling water. Now days are not away when we will start selling fresh oxygen. Think about the children of Delhi who are putting masks on their faces while going to school. How long can we continue in this condition? And it is Delhi, and there is the turn of your city or your village if you don't come to senses. If you don't reestablish the forest, if you don't turn to nature, if you fail to find solution of your problem in the nature.